Tomorrow you'll be my guest, so I will not burden you with the questions that I will ask tomorrow. However, parang medyo na-intriga ako ng presence niyo. Dahil medyo matagal yung lalo ng since the suspension. Pero yung grupo niyo ngayon lang nag-iikot. Am I right? So, ang timing kasi na si Presidente Pinoy medyo pumalpak ng pumalpak. First, tinamaan siya doon sa Sinda Recita decision. Yun namang Scarborough Shoal, we failed to get the support of the United States. Another palpak. So yung ang mga manggagawa naman galit sa kanya. Hindi nyo ba tina-timing to na kayo'y nag-iikot ngayon dahil nakalamang na kayo? Sa SWS, bumagsak siya ng 10%. Ganun ba yung strategy niya?
That is a very good observation, and I would like to thank you for that observation. We have to be very candid. I would like to thank you for your observation, as I said. I would have to be candid with you that these schedules are not really that organized, meaning we are not a team which has a very strong media group or communications group. We are primarily lawyers, and the intention really is only to tell you the truth. Maybe it was just incidental that we are now in Cebu when all these stories have already developed. The story about the Scarborough Shoal, about his grade, about the agenda of the Recita, there was really no intention to wait for the news. I think our intention really is to inform the public. And I think it is also appropriate to inform you that I think 2 weeks ago, some of my colleagues visited Bacolod also to be able to explain issues in connection with impeachment. And I would like to assure you that on a regular basis, we update the media of certain developments. And I would also want to assure you that provinces as far as Cagayan de Oro, Davao, and even Bacolod and Iloilo communicate with us and share information with us. So I think that's the way we are doing.
Also like to add, to be honest, if you see there's really no structure to where we're going, because what really happened here is that we go to the provinces where the group of people invite us. And it just so happened that among the provinces outside of Metro Manila, it's the Visayans who have the initiative to know more about what's really happening. And our trip to Bacolod was also initiated by groups in Bacolod who told us that they don't get to hear the side of the defense as much. And after that, we also got an invitation here in Cebu. That's why we're very thankful to the Visayans for having not only the prudence but the courage to find out what's really going on your own, and not just to accept what you read in the newspapers or from media. But that's also the reason why we don't have any other trips planned to Davao or to any other province, just because we don't have enough time or manpower to really go around the Philippines, and we are more reactionary in that sense. So whoever extends an invitation, then we accommodate them. But this is something that we can't do on a regular basis, because we all have to, all our other members here in the defense team have their own career to take care of.
Be informed with the thoughts that we have, and you proceed with what you're doing. I think most of you would ask, why are we here? Most of you would ask, how were we, why are we presently going? In my case, of course, I was asked if I could help. And of course, I would have to examine the complaint before I make a decision. And after examining the complaint, I was convinced that the Chief Justice has a very strong case, and that the allegations in the complaints were basically based on so-called reports and suspected information. So having this in mind, I accepted it. And I also understand that this is very important in terms of our political history as a nation. This is not something, I would want to highlight that this is not a teleserye. This is not a reality TV as such, as how some people would see it. This would involve the lives not only of the Chief Justice and his family, but the lives of the Filipino people. 10 years or 20 years down the road, every one of us would have to look back and say, how did we do it? Did we participate? Did we do it right? If we did not do it the right thing, the right way, pursuant to the Constitution and the rules, then we will not emerge as victors. When we complete the process and when the truth is revealed, only then can we claim that we have truly achieved a victory.